Hey everybody, what's up? It's Joel, aka The Daily Guru, and it's time for another edition of Something Old, Something New. Today for Something Old, we're going to check out an absolute hip-hop classic. It's 1989 and De La Soul's 3 Feet High and Rising. Though they've really never taken a wrong step musically, few will argue that this album is anything but De La Soul's crowning achievement, and much of that is due to the fact that this is their first full collaboration with Prince Paul. It's also the fact that 3 Feet High and Rising is one of the first and most important alt hip-hop records that you'll find, and it's often referred to as music for hip-hop hippies, due to the melodies and the overall tone you find across the record. The way that Prince Paul and DJ Pacemaster Mace work with one another is absolutely second to none, as the range in musical samples and backing music you'll find here is absolutely unparalleled. And this provides a fantastic amount of musical diversity from track to track. There's everything from Sly and the Family Stone, to the Monkees, to Kraftwerk, to Liberace being sampled on this record, as well as it containing one of the very few times in music history that the music of Led Zeppelin is used properly within the world of hip-hop. Then of course you have the stellar lyrics and rhyming styles of the group, and the way that they pass the verse from one another and generally work with one another's flow is a reminder of how good true hip-hop can sound. Touching on a wide range of topics, the group are able to deliver just as powerfully on songs about their personal relationship as they are on societal critiques, and each rhyme is delivered as clearly and flawlessly as the next. When it comes down to it, those people who know and appreciate truly great hip-hop music no doubt spin this on a regular basis to this day, and it's an outright classic that belongs in every single collection. If it's somehow not in yours, change that right now. Thank me later. Today for something new, we're going to check out the brand new release from Willy Mason, and it's called Carry On. You know, one of the biggest complaints I hear on a regular basis about the current state of the music industry is that nobody puts together complete, textured, and sonically diverse albums anymore. While I will agree with that in most cases, this happens to be one of those records that proudly stands in defiance to those trends. Before you can even get to the music found on Carry On, I have to address the voice of Willy Mason, as it's one of the most engaging in the current music scene. I hate to use terms like rich and moving because they've become so cliche, but the fact of the matter is, there's a power and a presence to the way he sings that is something beyond enveloping. And at times he's almost reminiscent of Nick Cave in a good way. It's instantly clear that there's no studio trickery whatsoever when it comes to the vocals. And it's the organic, raw, honest nature of his sound that becomes so intriguing. And to tell you the truth, though it doesn't have to, if it did, the vocals alone could absolutely carry this record. Moving to the music itself though, the sounds are wonderfully diverse from song to song. And you can hear everything from a bit of country to a bit of goth to a bit of folk, even some rock, some 60s pop sounds, and there are points where he gets outright experimental, and yet it somehow all works as a singular musical piece. The melodies and instrumentation found throughout are superb, providing a range that keeps every single song engaging. And yet even with this diversity, the flow from track to track is never disturbed. In short, this is really what a complete work of musical art is supposed to sound like in every sense of the word. And on the buy it or borrow it, there is no question here. Willy Mason's Carry On record is a solid buy it. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you dug it. If you did, go ahead and click subscribe, leave a comment, click like, whatever you want to do. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr right here, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow.